All right, well, we're out here this morning. We got rain coming from the west, probably in another 4 hours. So I'm gonna get the jack pine plot, Haley Heaven plot, and the apple tree plot. I'm gonna try and get them all disked up. I got that new bank on that disc all done. Everything's rotating. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling finally. Let's get this apple tree plot seeded. We've got rain coming in about 25 or 30 minutes. Should help pound this down. Then I have to come back over with liquid lime tomorrow. This plot is sitting at about 5.7 with about a 1.8% organic matter. It needs some help, but I think the clover will be okay in there. Got it set to center, and let's seed. Okay, that's it. Way overseeded. Rain's coming. We gotta go. Today we're gonna try and get this nipple kill plot rototilled. We're gonna do our best. Otherwise I'm gonna have to lay down clover seed and then I'll spray Roundup over the top of this. But we'll try and give it a little scratch coat here. All right, so we got this tilled up. This tilled up really good. This came out at about a 7.5 with almost a 3% organic matter. The ground is really nice and dark. Some of the spots though I did till a little bit deep and I brought up some sand, so I don't want to do that all the time. We're throwing down Northwoods whitetail clover blend. It's 4 different types. So I'm going to try and get it established, and then we'll control weeds with Butyrac, Clethodim. Then what I'll do once I seed this is I'll drive back and forth with the wheeler just to kind of set the seed in. I don't have a roller, so. And I'm using this solo seeder. This thing is really, really nice. This turns so free. And it gives me a bit more control than with the bag, right? So the bag, I would always pour seed on the ground. All right, well, let's get this thing seeded up. Okay, that's it. Doesn't take anything to do. I'm gonna set up a trail cam and we're gonna see what comes through. I know the deer love putting their hoofs in fresh dirt. So I put a camera there, just keep it in the shade. I think this is too soft. I'm gonna go through, pack this all down with the 4-wheeler, and I'm gonna throw more seed on. Okay, that is it. That camera is now taking pictures. So it's got me picturing and it just sent me another one. So this week we've got 3 food plots up on top, planted, disked and planted and lined. Looks really good. I seeded it first and I should have packed it down. So I went, as you saw, I went back over, packed it down, reseeded. I think that's gonna be it. I have to go over to the 80 now and I have to spray Butyrac and Clethodim on 3 plots over there. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try and control this prickly elm. This stuff is everywhere and it's low to the ground. So I have some pasture clear and we'll be hitting this stuff hard. If pasture clear doesn't work, then I'm gonna come down with my weed whacker with the saw blade and I'm gonna go through and just start annihilating stuff and then treating it with Tordon. It got out of control, way out of control, because we never used to have access to this area. Now we do. We got a camera, we got a kill plot, we've got a camera over there. We're gonna be set here to watch for 1, any animals that come through, but 2, the progression of the clover. All right, 12:30, let's go get some lunch and head over to the other plot. Okay, today we're going after Barberry. I'm running RM43, which is a mixture of glyphosate and imazapyr. So there's 43% glyphosate, which is like when you buy a 2.5 gallon, that's the concentrate it typically comes in. And this has imazapyr. Now, imazapyr will kill for up to a year, gets in the soil, moves around in the soil. Tick counts are on the rise down there because that Barberry harbors ticks because it keeps the moisture into the ground, and mice tend to nest under there because it makes such an impenetrable layer that any type of predator doesn't go in there because of its thistly and it's very thick. So ticks and the mice brings you your Lyme's disease. So there's been studies done that say you see a percentage increase of tick population with Lyme disease where you have extensive growth of Barberry. So let's go down and teach this Barberry a lesson. We're gonna nuke it. Okay, I'm gonna start all in here. So I'm gonna have to walk in there. I've got all that Barberry there, all this Barberry here. Now my wind is coming this way. So even though I have a respirator, which really this isn't a respirator I should be using more of a vapor respirator. But I know there's a potential I'm gonna get covered with ticks. Wind is blowing this way, but to get in here and get a good kill, I'm gonna have to meet it head on in the bush. So I'm probably just gonna walk around and then come through this way, right in through here. So stand by. That's it, that's what I'm gonna wear. This is more of a particulate, not a vapor, but every little bit helps. And then I made sure that the lid doesn't leak either, so hopefully I don't get full of it. Full of it. So now I'm just gonna walk around and I'll come through over there. Okay, that's gonna be it. So I hit all of the barberry that's around the nipple plot. I came up and then I hit the trail, because when we cut the trail, a lot of that barberry got clipped and it's coming back pretty prolific. So I would say I never smelt it once through that respirator. I had gloves on, glasses, and at first look, no ticks. All right, so we're gonna come back Father's Day, probably June 13th or 14th, to see how our kill did through here. And of course, I'm gonna bring another load and I'll hit what I missed. All right, thanks for watching What's Next Outdoors. We got a lot more coming up, making sure these clover plots come up, getting this barberry all killed off, and then some projects back home. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.